152 with me, Jessica Brigden of DSP Creative Cardiology. Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Hope you are having a great start to your week. It is a beautiful day here in upstate New York. Nice, perfect temperatures, like 70 degrees. The sun is shining and it's just gorgeous. So I've been busy all over the place this morning. I'm running a little bit late to get our video started, but I wanted to share with you a quick layout. So you might call it a layout, you might call it a sketch, but a quick card design that you could use to showcase again those various designer series papers. Of course, this month Stampin' Up! Is offering 15% off 13 different designer series papers in the new annual catalog, as well as in the online exclusive, and they are all gorgeous and beautiful. Of course, you want them all. Today I am going to again step outside my comfort zone a little bit. We're going to go with a more masculine card design, and we will be using the Let's Go Fishing designer series paper, as well as the Stargazing paper. Again, two gorgeous papers. Again, David's not much of a fisherman, so I will use this card for somebody besides David, but love them both. Great layouts. Actually, I have as the fishing theme in mind for some scrapbook pages that I need to get caught up on, so stay tuned for those. But I think you're gonna love today's quick and easy card layout for some quick and simple cards. How is everybody? Hello, hello. Glad to see you guys jumping on. Hi, Nessa. Hi, Kathy. Kathy with a K, Kathy with a C, and Cheryl. Hello, hello. Yes. Oh, and I forgot, I got some gorgeous cards in the mail from Kathy with a C. I need to show them. I had them right on the shelf, but they're in the other room. So beautiful. So thank you for the happy mail. Absolutely love them. I'll have to do that design layout in a video here in the coming week. So let me get the camera flipped around and we will get started here. All right, so all right, slide into place. Here we go. June host code 3HB9KFFX. If you'd like to place an order and get your designer series papers on sale. The only other thing I'm going to be using today besides my cardstock is I'm using the Countryside Corners dies. In particular, I'm going to use this little die here that's got the little kind of the little snipped corners on it. Very nice there. All right, so we're keeping things super duper simple. All right, so let's do our Let's Go Fishing card first. Oh, Kathy, I absolutely loved your cards. They were gorgeous. Thank you, thank you. All right, so for our first design here, okay, we're doing Let's Go Fishing, and our neutral color that goes with this is Misty Moonlight. So we're going to be using Misty Moonlight. I have picked a couple of patterns that go really well with this. Of course, I wanted to showcase the cute little fish. Hi, Janelle. Hello, hello. And let's see here. Got my layer. All right, so we got a couple layers of cardstock. Again, keeping it all within the same color. And then our little piece, again, that I used with the Countryside Corners dies. All right, so here is what we need to do. We are going to take our card base. This is just a 5.5 by 8.5. Hi, Wendy. Hello. I am late too, so actually all of you are right on time. All right, so we have our standard card base here, 5.5 by 8.5, folded at 4 1/4. Perfect. All right, so what we're going to do things a little differently. I actually saw a cute card that I had saved some time ago from Brian King. So you guys might follow his designs, and I thought it was real classy. So we're taking a same layer, all right, same color, Misty Moonlight here, but we're going to create this little pop-up panel. And this is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Which makes it easy when it comes to cutting your designer series paper, because you're going to cut this at 3 by 5 and layer this on here. So you want to go through your paper pack. In this case, the Let's Go Fishing. And I wanted to pick out, I've thought about doing these blue fish, but then I thought it was just a little bit too light. I wanted something with a little bit more color and contrast here. All right, so I actually used the back side of that. All right, this is going to be my panel, and then I went with a more colorful fish for my main panel. But aren't these designs really cute? Lots of fun here. Okay, just giving you a sneak peek of those. All right, so we're going to adhere our designer series paper. Again, that was 3 by 5 onto our layer of 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. So you don't need anything special. I'm not even using any ribbon, just keeping it ultra simple here for this masculine card. And I want to do a little bit of contrast to make it stand out from the card base, because it's the same color, it could easily blend in. So we're going to add a couple of dimensionals on here and just give this a little bit of little pop up there. You guys know I love my dimensionals, so you could even add a couple more if you like. All right. So we're going to pop this into the middle of our card here. So we have an equal distance between the bottom and the top. So there we have it. Okay, no ribbon. Yes. Hi, Sandy. Hello, hello. All right. So our next layer, again, we're pulling in some more of this Misty Moonlight, coming in again another inch smaller. So this is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. So that's 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. Which makes it easy to cut our designer series paper at 2 by 4. All right, so you can see you can get a ton of cards from your designer series paper when you're using these different measurements here. And I love cards where you can showcase multiple patterns on the card. All right, again, so this is going to go right in the center. I'm going to glue this one flat. I don't want it to be too lumpy to mail. Okay, so we're going to go right in the center again. Yes, I'm wearing a sweater. It's maybe 70 degrees out, 65, 70 here. Not exactly sure what that is in Celsius. So a little on the cool side, but it's beautiful, really beautiful. But yeah, just a little tad chilly. So I do have my my little sweater, my cardigan on. All right, so then this sentiment layer, I use the Countryside Corners die, the smallest one here. And I'm going to use some Misty Moonlight ink. And then we just need to choose a sentiment. So I'm pulling out my different travel sets and things. And I was thinking this Next Destination set has a cute stamp that says time to make new memories. All right, that'd be kind of a cool for a little fishing theme on here. All right, I'm not particularly fond of, I mean, I'll eat fish. I eat fresh fish. Nothing like being on the beach or something and having, you know, good fresh fish. I don't often cook fish. I'm not too exploratory. Maybe a little tilapia, a little salmon here and there. I think I would enjoy just floating around on a boat or sitting on the edge of the dock, you know, and I just don't want to touch the fish. That's so. I'm more of a sit by the beach and just enjoy the experience. Aw. All right. Hi, Karen. Glad you popped in here on your lunch break. All right. So we're going to use Misty Moonlight. So again, we just have this whole tone on tone theme going on here. Okay. Nice. Stamp that in the center. Now this is very vanilla because the neutral throughout the Let's Go Fishing paper is very vanilla. And again, a couple more dimensionals on the back of that. Now, originally I was going to pop this right in the center, but I really like these little fish here. So I'm going to come off to the lower right side and just layer this down here. Just kind of offset it a little bit. And I said no ribbon, but I think I am going to come in and do just a little bit of bling. All right. These are the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. And this one comes in the Misty Moonlight, the Fresh Freesia, and I believe this is the Coastal Cabana. All right, so we'll just do simple. Let me add, I don't want to like do too many, but let's do our 3 here. And we'll just add a little couple of these. Oops. There we go. I'll just do that. Couple little gems, again, keeping it simple, keeping it a little more on the masculine side there. Of course, anybody would enjoy this card. Ooh, we've got a couple who love salmon on here. I am not entirely sure, since I'm not the fish expert, exactly what kind of fish are on here, but I'm thinking we've got some salmon on here. Maybe some of these others are tuna. I don't know, maybe a couple of catfish. I'm really not sure. We could have, maybe they're bluefin tuna. That's probably what some of those are. I know the pictures I want to scrapbook. The last time David and I went, we went on an Alaskan cruise a few years ago, and we were in, I don't even remember where we were, but we did an excursion which took us on this neat like hiking adventure, and we got to see the salmon spawning in the river, and it was really, really neat. And of course there were signs everywhere to watch out for the bears, because of course bears love to fish. And so that was really neat to see that. And so I was thinking those would be cool pictures to scrapbook as well. So I need to get my act together and get those going. So let me show you another way to use this same sketch or card design layout, however you like to call it. This time we're going to go with some blueberry bushel, and this kind of shows you a nice contrast here. Oh, I thought my lamp was on, but no wonder it seems so dark in here. All right, so of course I love my Misty Moonlight here. And then this one, the blueberry bushel. I'm so glad they brought this back. Nice and bright and really beautiful. Hi, honeybee. She says the only thing I like about fish is the way they look on the designer series paper. I love that. I am right there with you. That's cute. All right, so again, we have our half sheet of cardstock. We're going to fold it at the 4 1/4. All right. Okay, so we have missing a layer here. All right, so we need, again, our tone-on-tone layer. This one is going to be, again, 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. So let me slip this in here, 3 1/4, and then trim it at 5 1/4. Okay, and then I've got this fun layer of stargazing. So I'm using the Stargazing Designer Series paper. It is so gorgeous, and I wanted a little bit of contrast here. So I was kind of thinking that I would do these neat, like this bright star pattern on the back, just so that we have a little bit of contrast there. So this is the same sheet of paper I used, and I'm just using the front side and the back side. So let me show you. This is the full pattern, which is really, really neat. And then the back side has these neat blueberry bushel stars on it. Okay, so we're gonna adhere these together. Of course, that makes it easy to cut your designer paper at 3 by 5. And layer this on top. Then we'll pop it up with our dimensionals here. Cheryl loves the stargazing designer paper. Yes, you definitely need that. Even though I don't really have any super like planetary space reasons to use them, but I am thinking that that my nieces and nephews, my cousin's kids, would love these. And I've been seeing different uses for them too. So I've been using them to make more masculine cards. I've also seen them used outside of the space, kind of outside the space theme, as with baby cards, with like the different like the cow jumping over the moon, or different things. And then my friend Rachel Asiamati, she is from Germany. She did the coolest card using the stargazing paper, and she combined it with the under the sea, with the fish, kind of the bottom of the ocean. So I thought that was really neat too. It's called stargazing, you think stars, but could also be used for an ocean theme as well. So lots of different uses for it. All right, so our next layer here, again, 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then just using the reverse side here, because I do want to show kind of that whole constellation design. So our paper here is 2 by 4. Again, super easy cuts so that you can maximize your designer series paper. We'll adhere this to our card base. Go right in the center here. All right, and then somewhere I don't know how I lose things on my desk. Anybody else do that? Seems like lately I have been losing all of my little pieces right here on my desk. All right, so I've got my die, and I have some basic white cardstock. So let me pull in the mini machine here. I love that fits right here on my desktop. So we'll just cut a quick layer here. Hi, Polly. How are you? Hope you're having a great afternoon. Oh, good. Kathy says I'm not the only one. She is constantly losing something. Oh, Nessa says she has a small dish for her die cuts. Yeah, I think I have a team member. My team member Bonnie got a little magnetic dish, that just a little round magnetic dish. I think she got it at like Harbor Freight or something, kind of more of a tool supply store that she uses, that sits right on her desktop, and she can put her little dies and things in that so that they don't wander off too far. But for me, my whole desk seems to be a black hole. If we're talking space here, then this is my desk. My desk is a black hole. Kathy says one time she was looking for something. Turns out she was holding it. I do that too. It's, it's kind of like, I don't know about you guys, but like when you ask your husband to find something in the cupboard, and if it's like right there in front of him, like all you have to do is open the pantry door and it's right in front of you, he can't find it. But if it's your candy, your chocolate stash that you've hidden, in the back of the fridge because you didn't want him to find it, then that is, of course, the first thing he'll find. Anybody else have that problem? Oh, goodness. All right, so again, use the little countryside corners, the smallest die. Cut my little label. I went with white this time, and I'm going to use some blueberry bushel ink. And Kathy says even with small dishes, it's hopeless. Aw. Oh, good. Polly says she isn't enjoying beautiful weather today and a nice long walk. Absolutely. I actually, Cayuga Lake is only like 5 minutes from my house, and it was so beautiful this morning that I snuck down to the lake just to do a little work down there because it was so beautiful. The seagulls were making all kinds of noise, and there were just a couple little fishing boats out on the lake, and it was real quiet. Which is so nice. Sometimes it's just nice to feel that little sea breeze and smell the, even if it's the fishy air, just smell the lake. It's calming. All right, so I need a sentiment for this, and I think these are just a little bit, actually that one might work, might just fit. Let's try that. Enjoy your next adventure. Let's see if this, oh, it feels like, oh, it might just fit. Let's see how good I am. Okay, let's see. Kind of line this up on an edge for me. Oh, look at that. I did it. It's perfect. Don't you guys just love it when it just comes out just right? I was thinking, well, I can always just, die cut another piece if I need to, but ooh, that came out nice. Like that. All right, so a couple dimensionals on here. Thank you, honeybee. This time I am going to put it right in the center. Okay, so you can change your layout, just change the look just a little bit just by the placement of your die. We use the same die for both. All right, so I used the 3-pack, the Tinsel Gems 3-pack on the first card. I'm going to use the Tinsel Gems 4-pack on this card because the 4-pack includes the Lemon Lolly, the Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, and then we have our, oh, which green is that? I don't even remember. That's pretty nonetheless. Let me see here. It's fun. I wish they would have called them something a little bit differently. Oh, it's Pretty Peacock. All right, but they are right here together, numbers 3 and 4 on page 140, if you're wondering. So essentially same size gems in the whole thing. It's just they're different colors. All right, different colors in each package, which is pretty neat. All right, so let's use some of the Blueberry Bushel ones on here. Again, we'll just kind of, oh, you know what? We could kind of go with the stars a little bit and follow them. And then, well, I don't want to cover, I could just cover that and put that right down here. Let the stars show us where to put the jewels, kind of go with the flow of the designer series paper there. Again, keeping it super duper simple, but I love that. Even guys love a little bit of bling. These are kind of neat because I don't know if you guys can see the sparkle, just a little sparkle in them, and they're not too bumpy, so they work well for mailing. But there we have it, just a couple of quick cards. So a quick and easy layout or sketch, however you want to call it. You've got your half sheet of cardstock. You have a 3 1/4 by 5 1/4 layer of the same cardstock, 3 by 5 designer series paper, then a 2 1/4 by 4 1/4 piece of that same cardstock, and a 2 by 4 piece of contrasting designer series paper, and then just a little sentiment label. The Countryside Corners works great for that, and a little bit of bling, and there you have it. Some quick and easy masculine cards. Of course, you could make them super floral and beautiful. Use any of your designer series paper, but it's nice because you can showcase 2 different patterns here on the front of your card. Of course, just go ahead and put a little layer of very vanilla or basic white inside your card base for writing your message, and then you're good to go. So I hope you'll give it a try. Check it out there. If you do get creative and you're over on Facebook, then check out my DSP Creative Cardiology Stampers group, and feel free to share the projects that you've made with us using these different layouts. Would love to see what you've been working on as well. There's a link to that in the comments. And if you can't decide on your designer series papers and you love them all, then definitely consider my designer series paper share. Comes in this cute little box, all your papers. This includes 12 of the papers from the annual catalog that are included in the sale, all labeled with their coordinating cardstock colors. That's a great way to sample them. It's just $40 shipped, $32 if you're local for pickup. Again, link is in the comments and ready to go. So you can just use the PayPal link and I will get that on its way to you. All right, happy stamping, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed these projects, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right, thank you guys so much. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.